Hey guys, welcome back to day 4 of my intermittent fasting journey. So far it's actually been pretty good. Yesterday was my 4th day, and if you remember on day 3 I talked about how exactly do you adjust when you're doing like social events. So last night I actually had an event where my team or at my company, we were all getting together at night. So it was going to be like a kind of like a barbecue dinner type of thing where everybody was going to get together at 5:30 to like 9, 10 o'clock. And obviously going to be food because it's a barbecue. So I adjusted my hours, and I gotta say that was really tough. So basically I stopped eating the day before already at 3 o'clock, and I went all the way till 1 o'clock the next day, which is 22 hours without actually eating. So that was actually pretty tough. I'm gonna go back to kind of my similar schedule before. I'm actually gonna push up my hours a little bit. I think I can actually do a 10 to 4, which is still a 6-hour window, a little bit easier than I can a 9 a.m. I know that probably puts me at about 4-5 hours after I'm out the gym that I'm actually eating, but that's fine. Your body goes right back into anabolic stage as soon as you start consuming food. And yesterday it was kind of tough because I did feel a little bit lightheaded right around the 21 hour mark, right before I started eating. Started feeling a little lightheaded. So I had a little green tea, felt fine. And then just kind of kept going throughout the day. It worked out perfect. Afterwards, I just went straight to Chick-fil-A right at 1 o'clock. Busted open a big old club sandwich, chicken club sandwich, some fries with a Sprite. Boom, 1,000 calories. And again, this is the part that surprises me about how easily it is to get so high in calories, and no wonder America's obese. We have a serious problem where people just eat a ridiculous amount of food and you have no idea. I had no idea that Chick-fil-A's lunch was 1,000 calories just eating one set of lunch. And when I go to Chipotle, I thought that was actually going to be worse for me. But at least now you guys know, keep following along, and I'll keep putting tips out there like that. One thing I will say is, as well, is happy Ramadan to all my friends out there that actually are Muslim and actually going through their religious fasting. This is one of the reasons that actually I've spoken to a friend probably about 3 years ago now, 2.5 years ago, and she would go through fasting all the time with her husband. She actually didn't have too much of a problem with it. She adjusted to it pretty quickly, and she actually just had mentioned it before. One thing that she actually mentioned that I think is really good for everybody to know: don't consume a lot of salt. Don't consume a lot of sodium during the time frame that you are fasting, because it actually just makes you really, really thirsty, and it actually kind of sucks you out a little bit. So that was her tip, and she does this every single time at Ramadan, so I'm running with that. So I'm consuming a lot less sodium than I have been before, which is a good thing anyway for your health. But again, happy Ramadan to all my followers out there on Tumblr. Happy Ramadan to anybody on YouTube and to my friends as well. I guess I'm joining you guys along this time around for this year on my 5th day, and probably keep going straight through Ramadan, and who knows after that, well beyond that. So like I always say, keep doing what you're doing, make it happen.